Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jonah, the owner of a Dragon House MMA. Right next to me, we have Irving Martinez. We'll be competing on our next upcoming event, first round fights, August 19th at Cow Palace, the historical building in California. Now, Irving, let's introduce you once again to all the MMA fight fans out there, who you are and where are you coming from.
Irving Martinez, the Dragon Kid, aka Mr. 3-Star, fighting out of Oakland, California, born in Mexico, representing for all my Mexicanos, you know what it is, Cow Palace, August 19th, Liddy in the city, so you know what it is, bad boy like Diddy, so we're gonna turn up.
Nice. Now, once again, this is an exciting fighter that some of you guys haven't seen him fight. You can watch him on YouTube, even though he's coming off a couple of losses. Just keep put everything on the line, and very super exciting fight. Now, this upcoming fight, you're fighting a guy that's making a debut. I believe his name is Carlos Arquiano, and he's making his MMA debut that I don't know what he's going to do from Santa Rosa, the GF Club. Now, what do you know about this kid?
Well, about him, I don't really have any footage on him. You know, we know we got some footage on me, so he's probably done his homework on me. But you know, I gotta be prepared for whatever, whether he want to take it to the ground, whether he want to keep it striking. I'm gonna respect him in all aspects, and I hope that he does the same, because if he's taking me for granted, then he's gonna make a big mistake. Now, another thing is, I like the GF Club. I have friends from GF Club, so I'm not gonna go in and talk mess or nothing. It's just whoever wins at the end of the night is a better man. You know, may God bless him. You know, we want to make it home to our families, but I'm looking for a submission or a knockout. I'm looking for a finish, and that's what we're here for.
Now, making a debut is kind of like a hit and miss, because a lot of people assume that's what they're going to do, but under the adrenaline, lights, noise, crowd, especially in Cow Palace, sometimes you don't really know what kind of version of fighter you're facing, even though he's been training for a minute. We'll see what he does in the night of the fight, but one thing that I'm sure is I know what you do. You already got 2 fights, your feet already got wet. You already know what the feeling, the rush feels like it, and you know. So this upcoming fight will be your 3rd fight. What do you learn from yourself for the last couple fights?
Well, what it was is I felt like a lot of the ground game had to improve, because I felt comfortable standing up. I mean, if you've seen it in my 1st fight, 2nd fight, I wanted to keep it standing, but the guys, they knew that my ground game wasn't up to par, so I had to go get my feet wet, jiu-jitsu tournament, get a little medal, and then now I'm back better than ever, baby. So expect the best. Okay, we're not letting it take it to the ground. It's gonna be fireworks, and hopefully we can keep it standing. That way it could be a Bruce Lee, you know, movie all over.
Ooh, that's pretty awesome. Now, the last time you fought on my event, it was 6 months ago, right?
Yes, it was November 12th.
November 12th. That was almost August. Wow, that's almost like 9 months.
Yeah.
So in this 9 months of time frame, what do you improve the most on your skill set?
I think the ground game improved a lot for me, you know, doing the jiu-jitsu tournament. Also, just working on a couple things, working on some injuries and stuff like that. I wanted to make sure that when I came back, I was going to be at 100%. That way, it's no excuses about my team did this, or, you know, my knee was hurting, or this, and that. I show up, I sign the paper, and we're going to have a good event. No excuses afterwards. You whoop my ass, or I whoop your ass. That's what it is at the end of the day. I want to hear no excuses. That's why we get the time to prepare. We sign at the dotted line, baby. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Now, 135 pounds. What do you walk around with right now, Irving?
Well, like 2 weeks ago, I would say I was about 150. Right now, I'm trying to stay at like 147, 145. Once it gets closer now, I realize that I want to stay even at the lower 140s, because I don't want to wait until week up. And then it's happened to me before. It happened actually my last fight. I cut too much weight. I was 150. The Sunday up, I woke up Monday, I was like, how am I going to lose 15 pounds? And guess what? I lost 15 pounds, but I felt like a zombie during the weigh-in, okay? I felt like I wasn't hydrated. I had to replenish right after that. Then I overate, right? We went to buffet. And then I threw up the morning of the fight. And I still won the fight, right?
See, that's one thing is blessing that you have 2 fights in. That's the type of experience you kind of went through it. So you started to kind of get your formula down, you know. So guys making a debut, you know, this is kind of obstacle they need to go through, you know. Even though like a lot of people that surrounding good coaches, and sometimes, you know, if you've never done it, you still don't know how it feels, you know. Either cutting too early or cutting too late, replenish the hydration too much, eat too much, or not eat enough, and that's something you already learned twice. So this is third fight and third time is a rodeo, and you have a good amount of experience. So hopefully this one will come out a better performance for yourself. You know, is there any other 135-pound fighters out there in amateur that caught your eye in the future that you want to fight?
Anybody that makes 135, as long as you know the contract is right, and as long as the paperwork is right, it's whoever they put at 135. But I really want that Jake Paul fight, though. That's what I really want. I really want Jake Paul. You know, and then we can welcome him into the MMA world. You know, he's been fighting a bunch of guys, and of course, look, it's already under his terms. He's fighting a smaller guy like he always does. So let's get it on. MMA rules, no boxing. We're gonna do grappling and the kicking. So that way, it's a real fight. None of those, you know, fixed fights that you do with Tyron Woodley and fake knockouts. We're doing the real shebang bang over here, okay?
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
Hashtag Jake Paul. Here we go. We want to fight small people. We got somebody in light weight class ready for you, Jake Paul. Now, if people want to get a hold of you, Irving, to buy a ticket, come watching you fight, support you, how can people contact you?
On the Instagram at 3-Star King. Also, reach out to me, number 510-709-9617. East Bay, I'm all through there. You know, catch me in East Oakland, Hayward, San Francisco. I'm a Bay Area baby, okay? So I'll be throughout the Bay. If you need a ticket, give me a call. Also, reach out to me on the Instagram and on Spotify at 3-Star King, Serotonin Mixtape. I got some stuff dropping next week, the Dragon Kid album, okay? It's time to breathe fire.
Are you singing?
Yeah, I actually do music as well. I actually started doing music before I started fighting. I was always fighting, but not at this level. Now it's like, it's even better because it's like, okay, I already have my foot in the door with the music. Now I got the foot in the door with MMA. I'm trying to put these together, and I'm trying to make sure that I build something that hasn't been built yet. Take it to the next level, where then I could ask some of these, you know, artists to see me in the MMA cage. You know, what's up with Daddy Yankee? What's up with, you know, Ice Cube and these guys? I want to see some of these rappers fight me. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on?
So how long have you been doing music?
I started doing poetry at age 13, but it wasn't until I was like about 17 that I started taking it serious, like performing. I performed with MC Hammer, Mr. Fab, Keep the Sneak, you know, all these Bay Area guys. I've had performances with them, pictures. I've been on the radio, I've been on 106 KMEL. So this is all part of my lifestyle. This is the music. Whether it's through the music, the fighting, the world's gonna know who the Dragon Kid is. It's Irving Martinez.
So let's talk a little bit about your passion in the music. What exactly that type of music that you are writing or singing?
It's a little bit of everything. I feel like I take pieces and bits from every generation and different ethnicity and cultures and kind of blend it into my music. So I like doing, you know, the hip hop, reggaeton, dance hall. I'll do a merengue, salsa song. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. To me, it's about letting out the vibration and having these humans enjoy the life while they're on the planet. And that's what I am, a star. You put me in a stage, I'm going to fight. It's going to be a pay-per-view event. You put me in stage, I'm going to make a song, and you're going to pay to see the performance. And that's just what we do.
Do you have a lot of songs recorded that on YouTube?
Yeah, I already have some stuff on videos, like videos that I've already seen on, or that they already shown on TV. Stuff that they already played, like on 106 KMEL, which is the big radio station for the Bay Area. And at this level now, it's about dropping more content and just getting it more exposure. So then I can have it on the Instagram, you know, break the matrix, like how the guy Top G did, and they're showing me on all the Instagram posts, whether it be the music, whether it be the fighting, and just inspiring the next generation to follow their dreams and not to be stopped by any of these outer forces. They're telling you, you gotta do this, you gotta get a job, 9 to 5, and a master's degree, and if you have a passion, chase it to the best of your abilities. Otherwise, you're always gonna get people telling you, you can't do this, you can't do that. If Master Zong, for example, stopped that when people were like, you're never gonna own a gym, then that would have already brought him down, but he didn't let that stop him, manifested his goal, and now he has a state-of-the-art gym, as you can see. And it's just about believing in your dream. And that's what I'm going to do right now. So I get time. The law of attraction only works if you put in the hard work.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a good as a wisdom statement right there. Now, in a perfect world, how much longer do you think you want to keep doing amateur fights before you turn pro?
I mean, I feel like after this performance, we'll see how it goes, and we could potentially go pro. I mean, the shin guards, really, they're just slowing me down. I need to take these off and really see how fast these kicks can fly.
Well, after this fight, and you have 3, The next one, you'll be 3 3-minute fight rounds, and then also shin guards and no shin guards as well. So after this one, the next one, you'll be flying those shins on somebody's face.
That sounds like a funner time. 1 more minute added to the bout. Hey, that sounds like even funner time for me. So yes. We'll see what the future holds, and it's a blessing to be here, honestly.
Now, do you have any special loved one, training partner, sponsor, supporters that you want to shout out to?
I mean, of course, all my family, but my team, my brother, Trust, TJ, who's been with me every step of the way, Sensei Carlos, you know, the one who introduced me to the mixed martial art. And just all my friends and family. I could name 100 people right now. I know thousands of people, but you know, we're not gonna get into that. All my friends and family, you know who you are. Of course, I'm fighting for Mexico, and on top of that this is the Oakland Dragon right here that's gonna be breathing fire August 29th. So we're representing for that town business, so you know what it is. All right.
August 19th at Cal Palace.
Oh yeah,
Don't miss it. It's all good. Now, if your opponent Carlos watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
Eat your veggies. Eat your veggies. You know, it's just because me. Look, I learned from my 2 fights already. You know, I'm thinking it's a cutting weight. You just better be ready to rehydrate and replenish, because it's if you're thinking that, you know, you're gonna get to 35 and replenish back up to 150. It's gonna be harder than you think.
There we go. There we go. How do you think this fight is gonna go down?
I mean, it's his debut, so like I said, I don't want to take anything from him. But ultimately, I see it being a KO submission decision, but I'm getting my hand raised.
There we go. There we go. All right. For more information about this upcoming fight card, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. First round fights used to be named as URCC, and they owner split, and now they rebranded. In the state, it's called the First Round Fights, the biggest promotion in Philippines. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Don't miss it out. Subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you for all the love and support, and follow me on Instagram. The last event of the year, November 11th, I will be going back to Keys Art Pavilion. And don't forget to subscribe our next grappling tournament, submission only, July 30, in 2 weeks, Sunday at the Dragon House location. A lot of up-and-coming white belt, blue belts, purples, and even brown and black are competing on the event. So making sure you guys subscribe on my DragonHouseMMA.com. And any last word you want to say to anyone out there, Irving?
Mom, I love you. And the dragon breathes fire.
There we go. I'm Jong Lo signing out. I'll see you guys August 19th.
Yay!